What's up, guys? So I wanted to show you guys a little another trick I came up with, removing snail leeches. I had a success removing them from one tank. I didn't bother to do another tank just because I didn't want to restart the whole process, the cycling, because that will crash your cycling, the process that I've showed you, not the hydrogen peroxide, but what I did for the other time. I'm not sure if I uploaded it, but one thing I did was the first one was just inject hydrogen peroxide at every spot that I find one, right? But learned that within time that these leeches hide under the gravel. They hide under the gravel, and it becomes a problem. You know, you can't reach in there. You can probably inject it in there, but it won't help. Another one that I did was they'll almost instantly die with not hydrogen peroxide, XL. With XL, they'll die right away. With hydrogen peroxide, it'll take them some time. They don't like that. And then I also did a mix of aquarium salt. But what this time I did, instead of doing the whole thing, killing the good bacteria, I went ahead and tried a different experiment. So I removed the leech and I added salt, aquarium salt, into this little cap to see if it liked the aquarium salt. It didn't. It ended up dying. But for this, you need a lot of amounts of aquarium salt. So this is the brand I use. You can use any aquarium salt. Add it to it. It won't kill any beneficial bacteria, but it might kill one of your fishes that I believe is Corydoras. I believe they are sensitive to aquarium salt. As in my experience, I've added plenty of salt and with success. They haven't died, but I just don't want you guys to risk that. But here's my Corydoras, still alive. And I came up also with this experiment because a long time ago I had a 55-gallon or 50-gallon fish tank, and I added a bunch of salt just to add it, and I noticed that the snail leeches weren't there anymore, and I did not strip the fish tank at all. So I added a bunch. Honestly, I can't really tell you how much I added. To this one I added maybe a cup and a half. The measuring cup, a cup and a half, right, for 10 gallons. And you can tell, look at these snail leeches. They're dead. Some of them are floating around like this one. I don't know if you guys can focus. It's dead. There's a bunch of dead ones just floating around, little baby ones too. I don't suggest pulling them out because when you pull them out, they tend to have babies on their bodies, and when you pull them, they will release them, and they're just causing more problems. You're killing one and releasing maybe dozens of them. So yeah, guys, try this aquarium salt. Add it. As you can tell, my shrimps are still very healthy, and I added this yesterday. Excuse the algae, I leave it there for food. For these shrimp, they're all good. As you can tell, like, this snail leech is gone. They turned pale white. Look, there's a bunch of ones there. Little one there, there. 4 of them there. There's a little tiny one right there. I will warn you, it might kill your snails, so try to remove as much snails as you can. If you don't and they end up dying, you will create a bunch of protein and rotten stuff that eventually affect your fish tank. And I'll just remove as much as you can. Also, if you do remove these snails, some of these snails leeches will be on their shells, might be stuck and cause more problems. So you think you're removing all the snail leeches, but then they hold on to the snail. Another thing I did too is I removed a lot of plants, right? And I did not think, okay, well, these guys when they're tiny little babies, you will not notice them. They're super small. They're smaller than snails when they're shrimplets. Now for those that want to treat the plants, if you want to take them out, treat them with hydrogen peroxide. But one of the ones that don't like hydrogen peroxide, look, there's a snail leech just floating around. Hydrogen is a Hydrophila pinifera, I believe that's what it's called. It does not like at all. It's hydrogen peroxide. It'll kill it. But I do suggest heavy dose of put the plants in a bucket, add water and aquarium salt, heavy dose it. So this is my guess. I did not measure yesterday, but 1 cup and a half, 1 cup to 1 cup and a half for every 10 gallons, right? The next day, remove as much as at 24 hours, remove the water and 50%, maybe 25%, and then keep adding. You don't want to shuck the shrimp. Maybe do 25%, add it, maybe the next day another 25%, and then add it. And then if you notice that there's more snail leeches, do the same process. But as you can tell, look, my shrimp are happy. They're swimming everywhere. This guy's eating. Alright guys, thank you for watching.